Good afternoon, everyone. This is Robin Carter with Robin's Creations, and I am out of Flower Mound, Texas. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to do an unboxing of the December 2022 Good Things Come in Small Packages paper pumpkin box. Now, mine came late this month, so you may have already seen this, but as always, I will do an unboxing anyway. If you are new to my channel, I would really appreciate if you would hit the subscribe button below. And I want to welcome back those of you that have already subscribed. So let's get started. The only thing I have done is taken off the shrink wrap and my address label. So let's open up and see what's inside. Okay, we have a garden green ink spot. Nice little stamp set. We'll go over this in a minute. Some, I guess that's basic gray twine. We'll probably find out in the kit. And then this shows that this month they did have an add-on kit you could buy, which included the card bases for making these alternates into cards. So, and I think they also were going to show how to make some cards. I'll try to look into that and see what that looks like later. And this is a preview of the upcoming January kit. Let me back out my camera just a little bit. That's a little close. And so it's looks like it's going to be Valentine-ish. I believe it is going to make cards though, and it has a add-on box that you can buy as well that I think may already be in the online store. So I guess the name to it is going to be Key to My Heart, and it has to do with the locks that people lock together on a fence or a bridge, I think, and I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore. But anyway, there will be more information for this online and on my blog. So there is that. And I really apologize for not having another video since the last unboxing. But between my 2 craft shows, 2 card classes, Thanksgiving, and decorating for Christmas, time got away from me. So now I'm back with the December unboxing. Here's some nice tissue if you still have some Christmas wrapping to do that you can use. And I'm going to get this box out of the way. As always, the instructions are on the back. So this is as they are intended. Let me get some scissors and open this up. All right, that's pretty good. Oh, and one thing I forgot, which we need to do with the stamp sets, or the stamps, not sets, but the actual stamps. Get this paper out of the way, and I will get back to the stamps. So, as I remind you in every video, you need to at least stamp your stamps onto something, and I usually use the back of my address label. I'm going to get my Stampin' Pierce mat. And even if you're not going to make this kit right away, test out your stamps because Stampin' Up! Will only guarantee your stamps for 90 days. So if there is one defective, you want to get that covered. So I take off this flimsy one, leave it on here. And I have a big pad. If this is your only ink, you're welcome to use your garden green ink. Looks like I have a piece of something on that one. Okay, and I just ink them up on this harder plastic. Okay, let's hope that's good. And then I just lay it down on the back of my address label. Give it a little rub. Sometimes I don't get it all inked this way, but it's faster. If you have one that's in question, I would always take it off and put it on a real block and test it. But it looks like all mine are good. I can read all the sentiments. And it does take a few times with these photopolymer stamps to get a clean image. It does help if you maybe use some Versamark and or a white eraser, something like this, to go over and get any film off from the manufacturing process. Let's see if my chamois is damp. It's damp enough. And so this is a Simply Chamois, And this is half of a chamois. So this is the full size. Yes, mine are well loved. And what I did is I cut it in half, and then I cut this at half again, because these two small ones are really handy when working with the Stamparatus. So that's that. All right, so then I'm just going to put this film back over. Also, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber of mine, you will receive a little envelope to store your stamp sets in, and also a yellow spot, a coordinating piece of cardstock for the block, so that you can write the name on the back. I use a white gel pen usually, and that way when you store your ink spots upside down, you know what color you have. If you are not local to me, then I will ship these out after you get about 3 or so. So just know that. To help save on shipping with that. So that's how I store mine. I sometimes put an additional piece of paper because with photo polymer stamps, you should keep them out of light. So I will usually put another piece of scrap cardstock there. Okay, so let's get to the kit. So we have the garden green ink spot. It looks like some tear and tape. And then these are the cute boxes. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. Oh, and gray on this side. So I guess if you wanted one side versus the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is pink. And what were the coordinating colors? Let's look at that. So the blue I just showed must be Balmy Blue. This looks like Blushing Bride. I'm getting tongue-tied today. And this looks like the Garden Green. That's a pretty one. And one more. Oh, 2 more. So 4. This must be Tahitian Tide. Right? Yes. And that looks like Calypso Coral. Then we have Crushed Curry. 4 of those. And this is Garden Green. So what was this one? It's a lighter color. I don't know. It only lists Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Blushing Bride. There's no other green listed. We could compare it to maybe Pear Pizzazz or something. A nice sheet of dimensionals. I can never have enough of these. And then these are the bands, which you can put around your boxes. And I think these are what they also say if you wanted to make cards. You can make your cards with these. Let me close this so I don't get anything in my ink. Okay, so this is a nice pretty pattern with leaves, some flowers. Oh, and it's reverse. So on the reverse side, this hopefully 4 is my guess. 2, 3, yep, 4 of these. And polka dots on the opposite side. So if you didn't care for this, you could always use a polka dot, and that would go with any of the colors. Here is a nice stars, and maybe it would be like if you were going to a baby shower. But on the other side, oh, that's a nice stripe. I really like that stripe. So if you didn't have a baby-ish gift card you wanted to give, you could always use this side. This one's nice. It's like for graduation or teachers or school themed. And green polka dots. This one was gray polka dots. So this is the green polka dots on this side. And then you have like a confetti party or sprinkles on this side. Oh, and that's a pretty stripe there. So that includes several different colors. So those are the bands that would go around your boxes. We also have some nice round labels, a stack of those. I'm not going to count them, but a nice stack. Some rectangle labels, another nice stack. And then we have die cuts. And so that's a cute leaves and cute little cupcakes if you were doing a birthday. More pretty flowers, a graduation hat, and stars. That could be for any occasion. And then some more labels that are colored. I think these were meant to go on the inside of the box. Well, they don't show that. But on the video for this that Stampin' Up! Did, they show putting something on the inside of the box. On the top flat, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like 6 of those. And then some more basic labels to use. Some that are shaped like tags. Let me take that one out. It's almost out anyway. Okay, and you can poke that out, and it's like a little ticket. And before I lose that, let me get a little envelope to store my goodies in, the little goodies, so I don't lose them. All right, so that is all for this paper pumpkin. I think it's really nice to get this, especially in December. You can start your year having some boxes on hand. I may not make all of them. I do like having little last minute gift card boxes that I have ready in case I need to give someone a nice little gift as a thank you or their special occasion or something like that. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being patient during the holiday time. I hope you've enjoyed time with your family and or friends during this time. So until my next video, thank you so much for joining me, and have a very Merry Christmas, everyone, and a Happy New Year. See you next in 2023. Bye-bye.